Hey y'all, so I would imagine that some booster packs are available for sale. I'm recording this directly after that jungle pack open that we did yesterday, so I don't have the packs in hand, so if they're not, I apologize for that. But I imagine as long as they deliver today like they were supposed to, then we should have packs for sale on the website by now. Of course, if you're on the email list, then you probably already know this as well. But I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I bought and that I have in on consignment. Got a lot of vintage packs, but first we're going to start off with some stuff that I bought. I got a Raichu here, Star U, Railroad First Edition, Lieutenant Surge's Jolteon, base 1999-2000 Water Energy. I'm glad I was a part of getting this one listed because I think it would have annoyed the crap out of me if it had said base set, fourth print, or fourth print base set up here. And so I'm glad it does not say that. Fossil, I wouldn't have minded so much if that had said third print, because it's kind of like a third print, but it's still not a third printing. But anyways, check out this stuff. So we have a Mewtwo and a Dragonite. These are Gem Mint 10. This is the second one of these I've gotten in, or it might have even been the third one, which is kind of crazy. I'd love to just buy it straight out, but it's going to be going through consignment, so I will not be a competitor for this card. You can see they'll have CS21 in the title. Can't remember if these are already listed or not. I imagine that they are. We've got 3 SH Pokemon. These are very difficult to grade in PSA 10, but we've got a Shinx, a Yanma, and a Ponyta. I'll let you see the back sides of them if you want. Of course, if you ever have questions about the condition on this stuff, feel free to send me a message. Do so before the night before, so that I have time to get back to you, because I normally don't answer questions in the evening. I'm with my family eating supper, being a dad. So if you ask a question right before it ends, usually you're not going to get that response. And if you do it on the weekend, it's probably not going to get a response. So if something's ending on a Sunday, you should probably ask it before Friday. Alright, next up, these are all going to be labeled CS14. We've got some CGC graded cards. Got an 8.5 Celebi, got an 8.5 First Edition Crobat. I need to go back and check that Celebi, make sure I didn't put First Edition in the title just because those are so close together. We've got an Eevee Reverse Hollow 9. Got the Hypno Reverse Hollow 9. Got a Misdreavus 8.5 from Neorev. Then we have the Potion Energy Mint 9 Reverse Hollow, and another Mint 9 Rattata. Then we have Rocket's Hitmonchan Unlimited Gem Heroes 9. I bet you these go for, a very reasonable price, so I would keep your eye on them. We've got Rhydon Mint 9 Reverse Hollow, and then we have an 8.5 T17 Unlimited. Very good looking card. I think the reason people really like that one, not on top, on top of the fact that it is very difficult to grade, but it's like the Charizard of Gen 2. And then you've got 2 Typhlosions, but this artwork here, it just hits differently than that other one does. The Japanese side, they've got 2 versions. They've got the corrected version, which has 60 plus, which is much more rare than the well, I guess scarce, or you can't find it. Sometimes people get in an uproar about the terminology about this stuff, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Like the 60 plus version is going to be a lot harder to find than the error version, which is missing the plus symbol. There's not many errors that you find on the Japanese side, but that's one of them. I believe there's another one in Neo Genesis, the Donphan. Alright, looks like I missed a whole box of some stuff, so I'm going to go grab that really quick. So here's that submission I had to run down and grab. This is a pretty large consignment, but it's got a lot of good stuff in it, a lot of quality. We're going to start off with the graded cards, but then we're going to move into the vintage packs that they sent in, which was pretty cool. So we've got a lot of CGC stuff. CS18, that's what you'll find in the title if you see any of these cards and you're looking for them specifically. Got the Timeless Celebi, Charizard, the Cracked Ice. Got the base set 2. There's a Gem Mint, Neo 2, or Neo File 2. Charizard VMAXs. See them. I haven't made it all the way through the vintage packs, but there are quite a few of them. Got the Dana, got a Darkrai, Visitor Deoxys, Crystal Towers Entei, Espeon GX, got a couple of those. Got the Alternate Art Espeon V and the Flareon V, got a couple of them. Got a 9 and a 9.5. Gengar and Mimikyu. Normally during my process of getting in CGC cards, I have to almost like clean them a little bit. Or, well, a lot of times when people send them in cases, I take the case off, and then I gotta like wipe off like the pieces of cardboard or whatever that it is sent in. I think CGC sends them in these cardboard boxes with like little slits in them or something like that, because it seems like a lot of people who send me CGC stuff, that's what they come in. But that cardboard stuff like floats around in there and gets all over the card. I gotta like clean them off, and then we scan them, and I gotta wipe them sometimes again, like this stuff right here. Every now and then I'll miss pieces, and then I gotta recase them. Well, not recase them, re-sleeve them, but like this, you know, this sleeve on them, because I don't really like handling PSA cases too much without them. I am doing so a little bit with the lots that we're getting, and just because there's just so many of them, and no way that I can clean 2,000 of those things and get it up within the time frame that I'm kind of set to. Stuff like that. This, to me, these are the ones that I think are going to have a lot of potential value. Where you can get them for a good price. I mean, this is a CGC, so you know it's a good strong grade. It's a mint 9, so it's a nice round grade. It's very collectible. It's jungle. It's a holographic, and it's first edition. So I think it's got the potential to go for a low price, but you're going to get a lot of quality for that value. And what I mean by low is low relative to like what you might see from PSA. Got a Scream side up. Got some VMAX Rayquazas. I need to go check this one, make sure I listed that one as Japanese. A lot of times when I put that stuff back to back, I might not say. I know I did with the Reshiram's because he had 2 English ones, and then there was also 2 Japanese ones. And there's Rosa. Skateboarder or something. Can't never tell. Kind of look like an Avril Lavigne for any of you who are my age. There's Snorlax, got Sylveon VMAX, got 2 of those in English. We've got the Umbreon VMAX, V, not the VMAX, the V. And then the Vaporeon V, great artworks on that stuff. Got Venusaur, Supreme Victors. Now we're going to get into some of the PSA cards that he has. Got Charizard VMAX. This is an auto. You got Mitsuhiro Arita, but you also have a little drawing of Dark Machamp right there. Got Mewtwo Level X in a 10. Got the Pikachu M, Shining Noctowl 8, and you got a Vaporeon Gold Star 9. Got a few BGS cards. Got the Charizard V, got 2 of those. Well, that one's a pristine 10, and you have the 9.5. Got the VMAX, got the Hyper, and then the regular. The Pidgeot, this is the No Symbol Error 9.5, and then we have a Mega Charizard EX 9.5. And then I'm going to start you off with just what I have taken care of already in listings for the sealed product, but he's actually got a lot more booster packs. I'm going to show them in another video. But we've got the Aquapolis, and I put the weights on the back. Actually, I just pictured it like this in like the second picture. So if you see this, you'll see the Aquapolis, and then you'll see it's an Aquapolis pack, 17.41 grams. All of these are basically from like just random collections. So they're not from sealed booster boxes. So I want you to determine yourself, you know, what you want to pay based on the weight that's shown. You got a long crimp Shadowless pack right here. You got a Black Triangle Error, Holland Phantoms. You got a Legendary Collection, EX Emerald, Fossil First Edition. You got a Dragon Frontiers, First Edition Team Rocket, Unlimited Team Rocket. It does take me a little bit more time to scan these in, get the fronts, the backs, to weigh them. But it's kind of cool, you know, getting in, you know, all these vintage packs. You got 2 Hidden Legends right there. Then we have 2 Legend Maker booster packs. Let's see, I think I've got a few more listed. Yeah, I've got these 2 listed. We've got 2 long fossil booster packs. And then finally, for this video anyways, we've got 3 base set long booster packs. And he actually has probably another 50 or so booster packs that I'm going to get to. There will be in lots of 3 or more. But I'll show those after I just check them, because I like to do my normal checks on booster packs and make sure that they're okay before I list them. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. So this was a little add-in at the end. I had thought about showing you guys. So you see this Dragon Frontiers booster pack. It's at 15.54 grams, which to me tells me it's about 1 card light. of what it should be. So this one I'm not selling, and I talked with the consignee about it. We agreed we're going to open it up and just see what's inside of it. I have actually seen packs missing a card before. I've seen packs with an extra card. Now, whether that's the case or not, and it is a legitimate pack or not, we don't know. That's the problem. The seals actually look really good. I checked both bottom and top, and it looks fine. But because it is, light one card, we're going to open it up and just see what happens. So when I open it up, it feels like a regular seal. But we'll see. Now, if this has a reverse hollow and a rare inside of it, then I would say that we're probably okay. But either way, we're not going to be selling it as a seal pack. So we've got 9 cards here. 3, 6, 9. So this actually shows 9 cards, even though it was over a gram underneath. So maybe we'll pull something really cool. All right, so we've got a Ralts, a Natu, Dratini, Totodile, Horsey, got an Elekid reverse hollow, and then the next card would be a rare non-hollow, or could be a holographic rare. And we have a Holland Energy FF. So there is a rare in this one, and we got the Island Hermit and the Seadra. So looking at the condition, I think it's okay. The back card, you can kind of see there's a little bit of an impression, but that would be normal for the back card. I'm not seeing any edge wear or anything that would actually indicate that this pack was tampered with, which, is a little unfortunate. I mean, you can see a little bit on the very front card where it's got some damage around it. So it's very possible that, the pack was just, could have been pressed in a little bit or something like that. But the cards in the middle that would have no chance of being, damaged. I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that this was actually a tampered pack. But just to be safe, when I weighed it out, because it was so light, we went ahead and we opened it up, and you can see right here that everything's okay with it. But the bad part is, I did open his pack, and that's why I did talk with him about it beforehand. And there was nothing really that great inside of the booster pack, so the value, went down, 95%, if not more. But anyways, guys, hopefully this helps you with the confidence, that you can have that any pack that you buy from here. I'm really trying to make sure that it is authentic as possible. And even in this case where the pack was indeed authentic, like the past 3 items that I've chosen to open that have been brought in on consignment because I thought they were a little suspicious, everything so far has been authentic, but that's not to say that I can't be fooled. There's a lot of ways that people can reseal these packs and do stuff like that. So be careful. Anytime that you buy online, just be careful where you're buying from. Make sure that you're setting yourself up for the best possible case scenario. Because you can never be too careful when it comes to this kind of stuff. Even with sealed boxes, I like to open them up now just because of how many counterfeits are out there and how good people have gotten with it. A lot of times the best way to know for sure is, where you're getting it from, how trustworthy is the source that you're buying from. Like, that's where you can start first. And then after that, you really have to rely on yourself, after you get those packs in or the box or whatever you buy, just to check and make sure that everything's okay. I don't actually see it much with newer product like this in the background, like the Hidden Fates, that kind of stuff. Even though a lot of people make claims that, newer stuff gets resealed, I don't see why you would. Like, there's almost no point into doing something like that. But I do see it still fairly rampant with the older product, but it has definitely come down since the prices aren't as crazy and it's not as lucrative anymore for people to drop thousands of dollars and then to get into the scams. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope you're participating on some of these consignments. Thanks.